Send your complaint and
What is it?
send your complaint and send a screenshot of it to the so I can try to so that Sarah, you can. Sarah, you can continue with class.
What did you say?
I want to understudy this. I will ask what you guys say.
Amen. Can you hear me?
You can start the class.
Did you take this class?
All right.
Okay. Did you take this class?
Okay. Good afternoon,
Huh?
everyone.
Take it like
I guess we're all available for the dance class now, right? So, are there issues like maybe while trying to install the tools and all of that? Maybe with your assignments or something. We could just start off from there.
Yeah, yeah, I do have an
I couldn't do my own assignment because I've just been added to the. I've not had access to the LMS and the Slack channel. But I had access this morning to the Slack channel.
Eh?
I said I've not been able to access my LMS. You know, I spoke to you about it. You said I should check it on the LMS. But I've not been able to access the LMS.
Oh, is it for the
Um,
For
Sarah,
the assignment.
so that that before the LMS is being shared,
I don't know.
please.
Is it Bincom network that is not good? I don't know. I don't know. So there's even something else.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yeah,
Sarah.
Tolu, I can hear you.
Yes. I've not still seen the environmental variable to set. That's why I haven't submitted my assignment yet. So I'm still like on frustrating me actually. So
You've not seen the what?
the environmental variables to set. I've uninstalled my Android Studio, installed it back, say reset it again. It has not still worked. So I'm still trying to watch some videos on how to do it again.
Like you've actually set the environmental variable for
Yes.
the
The
Android
environmental
SE.
variable. Yes, the Android. No, everything was correct before. Like it was showing that I have everything, but it's not just that it was not building because it was not seeing the Android 30. But now it's not even still saying it. So I still want to watch the video that is on our what are they calling it?
What's I
Uh,
don't know. Can you hear me
it
clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. That same error of that day, that 30 install Android 30.03,
That
that same error.
the same error that you should install build to 30.0.3.
Yes. So that why I uninstall my old Android Studio and all the SDK, then install only Android 30.03. That's what I'm doing now to see if it will work.
I can't hear you properly.
What about now? Can you hear me properly now?
Wait, did you say okay?
Good afternoon, everyone. I don't know, is class going on? I can't hear anything.
We can hear you properly.
I'm back. Shut up. So can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay, so
I
sorry, you
can
cannot
hear
say
you.
what you said earlier.
So it seems you are talking, but I can't hear you. Am I the only one?
We can
Ah,
hear, I don't know. I can hear her clearly.
so the kind
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
maybe Victoria, you might just have to leave and come back. Okay, so Tolu, I can hear you now. Just kindly
Yeah,
say
I
Okay,
it.
yes,
said,
I can hear you now.
okay. I said the same error that it was giving me that day, the build tool error. So I've uninstalled my Android Studio, delete all the SDK, and now installing it back and all the SDK back to work. So if it not now work again now, I think I saw a video on our LMS, so I want to watch that video and see what they said there.
Wait,
If it's
you uninstalled Android Studio and installed it again now, right?
yes,
Okay, and then you installed the build to the specific one that was
yeah, oh, stuff, yes, only that one. So that's what I'm doing now. So if it will work,
okay. Okay, let's see now. After that,
okay, I'll just.
okay. If there's any other error, you might just have to share your screen so I would see.
Okay, no problem. I'll do that. I don't know.
Yeah. So Victoria, have you been able to?
Okay, from my end, I was able to download everything, but then the first command that I did, the second command was not going through. I don't know why. Visual,
What's the second command? Is it adding the platform?
the adding the platform, and then I've gone to Android
You know,
Studio to choose Android.
wait, you could not add platform.
Yes.
Are you sure you are in the right folder? Like in the right.
Okay, then you said something. You said we should set up the SDK build to 30 in Android Studio.
Yeah, 30, 33. Like
Yes, I tried that. I was not really getting that. I don't know if should I share my screen show you so you help me with it. Should I? Please let me see this because after checking, I went to choose Android. Yeah. Then before adding platforms, before putting add platform on my command prompt on command prompt. But then to do the SDK build, I could not get that to set up the SDK build. Like when I get to this place, I don't know how to set it up. Hello, Sarah.
Sarah is not on the call again. I think she dropped off for a while.
Oh, okay. Please, can you help me? Have you been able to do
Yeah,
Android SDK? So now when I'm
yeah,
trying
but
to choose 30 or so, it's not just clicking. I don't understand.
sorry, say the Android SDK cannot be at the file root system. Cannot be at the file root system. It's where your Android studio is nearby. I think you have to change the location of your Android studio.
The location
You say
of
you cannot, yeah, you cannot see your Android location cannot be at the file roots. So change the location.
how do I do that?
I think click on edits. No, no, click on edits.
Okay.
User Paul. Okay, yeah, that's one. Users Paul.
Okay,
Okay.
this location here, right?
Yes, it's this location that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because it
Hold
says
on.
that target figure is neither to none. It's point to whatever it is. I think you should pick a place that it will be at.
Let me try to see if I can move it.
It's in the right place.
It's in the
I don't
right
know why
place.
it's complaining. Yeah, actually in the right place. App data, local, right? Then
Yes.
okay, so click on it. It's not more from there. Okay, next again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can
Papa.
anyone hear me? Sorry.
So, yeah. So if it shows that error, I think it's because this was
Maybe
located.
it should install now, right?
Yes, it's already installing.
Okay. Thank you. So maybe after
Yeah,
this, I'll be able to run the second command.
yes, you should be able
Okay.
to.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, you're welcome. All right,
Okay,
Sarah,
so your
welcome.
issue has been sorted out now, right, Victoria?
Now I am doing something. I'm installing the SDK
Thank you.
build now. So I feel after this step, after the installment, the second command should run. Then if it doesn't, I'll ask you for help again.
Okay.
Okay, Tolulope has stepped so far.
All right. No problem. Okay, so basically, no one has done the assignment. Joshua, what were you saying? Sorry.
Hello? Yeah. I was still trying to relate with Amen for the
Yeah,
elements,
you
but maybe
said
I'll do that later. I've sent the screenshot to Amen for
for
the
the
elements.
LMS, what do you need on the
No, I couldn't access the assignments now.
what do you
I
need
can't log in.
on LMS?
No, the
Oh,
assignment, I
the
couldn't get it.
assignment.
Yes. So when I spoke to her, she said during the
Okay. I
class
don't know if
that,
I don't know if
that
you can hear me, but you can
yes, I
just
can hear you.
tell her to add it to the Slack channel.
She has
I
added
normally
me already.
post the assignment there.
Okay,
Okay,
she
yeah,
just
so
added me
you
this
can
morning.
just find the assignment there.
Okay, she just added me
But
like a
all
few minutes
right.
ago.
But have you been able to have you tried all right, I heard you. Have you tried installing tools?
Installing what? Which of the tools? Now?
The tools you need for the class now, Cordova and the rest of them.
I already have them on my system. I already have code over my system.
Okay, you have everything already on
And
your system.
not everything. I have code over. I don't know whether which other one. I didn't get the assignment. I don't know what to say.
Okay. Okay, so now since you've been added now, right? I think you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
access the assignments now and
And so after the class, I will catch up so that I'll be able to do that. So that I won't
okay.
miss this phone. But what tools were we supposed to install?
If also I'm coming, let me type them in the chat box so that I'll not have to
Okay.
repeat myself.
They should just put. I don't know why people dey stress themselves. Say anything the way you did it for position 16 or this way you did it for.
Because obviously some teachers will be now.
No. For this kind of class, they are not being all the need ACCC or something.
Then when I wait till the product version, I did the version, the slow for the laptop, say one million.
It's not efficient. Better they use the old one.
So it's old one is slow for your laptop.
Before you use the new one. Still no one.
The apps there, this thing don't happen. Because I don't want to use favorite apps that I don't see for this thing. In terms of memory use.
Yes, they use.
And I focus on the use things now. That's the part of stuff. That I took out this laptop like the thing slow.
Okay,
Oh, your
so
system
I've
like
sent
this.
it to the chat box. So
Okay, I've seen it now.
The system that's
okay, so basically we just want to guess what we have for today. Okay,
So, what I saw in
if we get to do our assignment, we realize maybe anybody else that worked with Cordova
that's
we
one
get to
iPad.
realize that Cordova is
Processor.
mainly for single page applications, just like the assignments I gave you guys. You have to build
I need to get memory.
a single page application of your CV. So it's just like a single page, like you understand, but then you can style it the way you want with CSS, but ordinarily it's
Because as
a
they show
single
it,
page.
say,
So
Okay.
today basically we'll be going on to a JavaScript. If at any point you stop hearing me, you
Please,
just let
please,
me
can
know.
the other people stop? Can they mute their
So today we'll
microphone
be going
because they
to
are chatting? Hello? Can they mute their microphone so that we can hear the
yeah,
class?
you know, PC.
okay.
Maybe everybody should mute that. If you want us to talk, then you tell us.
Everybody's muted.
Alba means something is not
Everybody's
muted.
muted.
Price.
Eh? No, Bam is muted now.
Expensive. I like the fact that it's 5-7. Kenny, now which
Or
time
where
is
this
that?
noise
So I
coming
saw
from?
something
I
so
don't know.
five
Okay,
seven
or probably
and
should just mute yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. No noise.
Don't do for Ghanaian. Check that in like no tariffs, officer from
Okay,
the way we don't
I
get
think
like
it's better
extra.
now. Okay, so today we'll be going about to a JavaScript UI library known as app.js. I don't know if we've probably on our own like gone through what libraries are. Libraries are like support systems like for programming languages. Like it's easy to work for us in terms of styling our projects. There's actually a difference. I know we must have heard frameworks, but then there's a difference between frameworks and libraries. Frameworks are like okay, frameworks enables us build from scratch. You could actually build a complete project from scratch using any framework of your choice. But then you can't build a project from scratch using library. Libraries are like like support system. You can use them for styling and for like enhancing the UI of your application. By UI I mean the user interface of your application. Like that's what front end developers do, right? So libraries are mainly used to like beautify the UIs of our application. So we'll be treating one of JavaScript UI libraries that are used for mobile web applications or your native apps um as well, which is app.js. You definitely have links to sites on app.js in your curriculum. I don't know if you must have gone through them. So, but basically, app.js is a lightweight JavaScript UI library for creating mobile web apps that behave like native applications. Um, in simple terms, app.js is a JavaScript UI library that is used for beautifying our applications. Okay, just like we could have like a raw Cordova application, but then with app.js you are able to like modify it like in the way you want. Cordova, like I said earlier, is used for building single page applications now, right? But then with app.js you could actually have not multiple pages per se, but you could have like buttons taking you to different pages but still on that same single page application. I'll show us what it looks like anyways. But basically that's what you'll be working with. Let me share my screen and show you guys. I don't know if you understood what I explained.
Not really.
Where did you not get like what don't you understand? You can ask before I go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay,
let
you
me.
said that people create web pages, web applications that are like that behave like native apps. But then I don't really understand what the other things you said after that.
You don't understand what? Okay, you don't
Like
understand
you said,
what I mean by
you
apps
said
that behaves like.
no. Like after saying you said that okay, people create web apps that look like native apps, and you said some other things that I do not understand.
Yeah. Okay, I was trying to read. I said app.js is a lightweight JavaScript UI library for creating mobile web apps that behave like native apps. Did you get that?
Yes, I got that.
Victoria, did you hear what I just read? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
hello.
Victoria is finding it difficult. I don't understand.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, Joshua.
Okay. The okay. So the Cordova and the frameworks and the library is which where will you classify the Cordova? Is it a framework as well?
Codeba is not a framework. It's a build to like how will I
Is it
explained
what?
it in last class now. It's like the machine that has dependent that it's like a machine that depends on dependencies to actually build your mobile applications. It is not a framework, it's not a library.
Okay.
It's a platform like it's a platform that enables you build mobile applications. I don't know if you understand.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
You can have everything in place. You can have your HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and everything in place, but then you can't build them into mobile applications without the support of a platform like Cordova. We also have other ones like Ionic, but then for this class, we're just focusing on Cordova. So Cordova is not a framework; it's not a library. I don't know if
Okay.
you
But
understand.
okay. But the Ionic is a lib is a framework or library.
Eh?
Okay. But Ionic is a framework or as well
I think it's a
like
framework. Yeah, I know. Eh?
hello.
I can't hear you. I don't know if my network that is bad.
Yes, it's okay.
What
I'm
did you
okay. I'm
say?
okay. No, I said Ionic is a framework.
No, we are not okay. Yeah, I think it's a framework, but you know that you actually need a runtime environment with Ionic to be able to build mobile applications, and that's how we have capacitor or Cordova. So like and Cordova still comes into like you can basically build mobile applications without this runtime environments like Cordova or capacitor. Like since you know Ionic now, so I don't think you'll be surprised by capacitor. I don't know
Oh,
if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like I'm
I
trying
know.
to
I know.
like
I
explain
know.
to you that Cordova is not a framework. Ionic is, but then Ionic can't function without Cordova or capacitor.
Capacity. Okay. Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And like Cordova is just like the machine that runs everything, like enables you produce your applications in APK format, or if you're working with iOS, anyone. I don't know if this whole thing. I don't know if you
Yeah,
understand.
it's okay. It's okay. I understand it now.
Okay. I don't know. Victoria is not here. I don't know if we have to like wait or just continue. Hmm? No. I don't have to say. Okay, I don't know. I'll just continue. If Victoria comes, maybe she could just ask questions. I said I was going to share my screen.
I really fast.
I'll send it. Can you see my screen? Can anyone see my screen rather?
Yes, yes, we can.
Uh, okay. So this is what I was trying to do. I'm sure you have the link to this site. This was what I read earlier. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys what I did with After.js. So if you actually did your assignment, or if you get to do your assignment, you will discover that it was just like it was a single page application showing your CV. you had your skills, your education, everything on one page, right? But then with app.js, you get the chance to like divide these sections of your CV into different pages, but it's still on a single page. But then that's where the whole library benefits come into play. You get the opportunity to like style it like in a way that you can navigate through the sessions. So like now, this is like my home page now, showing different buttons to different sections of my CV. So if I should click on skills, I'll be taken to like a page showing my skills, like that, education, my work experience, my accomplishments, and all of that. But then it's still a single page, or then the library has enabled us to do all of this. Okay, so this is what the code base looks like. First of all, you have to get started, you have to download app.js, and app.js has, I think, 3 files in it. Like it's like, I don't know if to call it a folder that has 3 files in it. Let me show you guys. All right, so no, I'll show you app.js. Sorry. So this, no, copy. Oh, no, sorry. I've taken everything. Okay. Okay. Okay, so app.js, this is not supposed to be here actually, but you would get your app.js. You would, yes, I'm coming. There's a if something not supposed to be there. Ah, that's nice. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, I know it does. Okay, so in your app.js, you just get these 3 files. This index.html is not here, so you just the two, okay, app.min.css file, then you have your app.min.js file and the zip.js file. You could either work with zip.js or you work with jQuery, but that's another thing, sha. But we're just going to work with app.min.css, app.min.js, and your zip.js. So once you download app.js, these are the 3 files you find in them. Index.html, I don't think it's there. So, and then since it's an external file, it's something you have to include in your index.html. The index.html is the one from your Codovana, right? The one in your www folder. This is my app. This is the www folder now. So this index.html, this is the basic one I'm working with. So this is it. This is index.html. So you'd have to include these SNR files in them to be able to work with it. I don't know if you understand. Do you
Not very
understand?
well. Is it like no, not clear, not that clear.
Not seeing
Please
it.
come again with that line again.
Okay, then I would show you. I was just trying to get if you understood the things I've said earlier about downloading app.js and all of that. Come in. Let me try to. I don't want to. Oh, okay. Check. Oh, okay. Okay. There's actually an index.html file, but we're not moving that. We're only going to the only thing we do with the index.html is to copy the content in it into our normal um Cordova's www folder. That's index.html in that one. So let me show you guys how it works. So this is your usual template for Cordova now, right?
Yeah.
No, this is it. This is your usual template for Cordova. Yeah. So I have my normal index.css, like that's normal one that comes with Cordova. But then this one now is the app.min.css from the app.js file folder rather. So basically, if okay, basically if it just the normal index.html from Cordova, you don't have all these app page, app top bar, app title, app content. These are app.js terms. You just have your default
Massive.
HTML file if you just normal Cordova. But then since we are working with app.js, we want to get the whole functions like what the library does incorporated into our Cordova application. So and basically it has a format it works with. Like the ideal one is this. This is what the demo project looks like. So this is what app.js looks like originally. Yeah, but then these are stuffs you could edit to fit into what you want to do. This is what I edited to be able to get this one. Yeah, I was able to get about four others there. But then this basic one just has a single page. So what I actually did was to copy this content here, just from here to here, here, and then I
Okay.
pasted it into my normal index.html from my Cordova. Like so from there I followed the formats and I built the other ones. So okay, let me explain what these things are. Okay, this first one, this div class our page, data page home. This just
Now, please,
like
can I ask,
the home page. Eh?
can I ask a question?
All right.
All right. So, from what I just finished saying, that means you're saying like your what are you calling it? Your Cordova page, the default page is only one page it can show at a time. It can't show different pages. Just only one,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So
yes,
then,
yes,
so it can be a button. It can be like a link that links to other pages.
yes. But within that, it can link to something external.
Okay. No, yeah, I know now. Inside the this one. That's cool. All
Yes.
right. That's cool. Continue.
Okay. Okay. So this particular div now just shows our homepage titled with the app title my CV. Let me show you from here. Oh, so with the app title my CV, that's why I have my CV here. So this is like the div for the home page. You see, there's no external links there. Nothing like link attribute here. So that's how we just have everything with the terms, app page, app top bar, app title, and all of that. So this is like the home page. So now if I want to have other content, probably other buttons attached, then I'll have another div like for each of the pages. So I have this other div with the class app content and then app button with an attribute of data target whose value is page two. So like this um second div now shows my first button as I have app button page two. Then the second one shows my third button, fourth and fifth. I can have as many as I want. I could just copy and paste to get as many as I want. That will be page six. So one, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, that's you can see accomplishment too because I did not edit this one. Okay, so this is like another button that I added, but this is not linking to anything because there's no content defined in it yet. But you can see that this other ones could actually take me somewhere because there are contents defined in them. But this one doesn't have anything because I haven't defined anything yet. So I just specified my pages, how many pages I want to have up, and then I came down here to now specify their contents. You really don't know how to like cram the whole terms. Like it's something you could just um that's why there's a demo version of it. You could just like copy what the syntax is. Like the syntax you have to follow now, right? So you could just copy and paste them and then edit it the way you want. That's why it's a library, a support system. You really don't have to like know the whole syntax on your head, like except if you want to, but then something you just copy and paste. That's why you don't have to like code from scratch. It's a library now. So I have this other session displaying my okay, like the content of my skills. And one thing you should notice that my data targets and my data page must correspond. This page two, and which is my skills, must correspond to the data target of page two here. If I should change these other ones, there'll be error. Like this is correct now. If I should reload this and check my skills, I'll get it. But if I change this page three, to be confused because data page three, like my app title skills and data target is page two, right? But then page three is education, but I'm still having skills there. So like it's just like a mix up and it won't work. So if I should save this now, then go back to reload this and check my skills, it will not work because data page and data um target are not corresponding. So it will not work. So you have to always make sure data page and data target for each of the sections corresponds. So this is it for skills. Still the same format but edited for the page three, page four, page five. Okay, I can add something for page six so that once I click it, it will open. So I'll change it to page six, and then I have see. Then I have so you should click this now. I'll be seeing notice here. So because I have it defined already. So do we understand
Yeah, sure.
syntax? So it's something that you just copy and paste for the whole how it works, kind of. You understand?
Understand what? You were breaking.
Like, do we understand like the whole thing I explained?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's clear. The what you're saying here is clear. I don't know about others. I think they are muted.
Okay,
I don't know
so
what to-
um, Victoria and Joshua.
I understand.
All right, Joshua, what about you?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You understand?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. This one, the basics of HTML and CSS. So it's understandable.
Okay.
Yes. Because if
Okay,
you change the
so
name.
yeah, so how do I get these files linked to our index of HTML? You have the files downloaded there. You are not moving index of HTML to anywhere. You're just copying the syntax from it into our Cordova index of HTML. But then these other files, app.min.css, app.min.js, and data.js, we'll have to move into our Cordova file. So this is Cordova here. This is the usual www folder. Yeah, normally now you have this CSS folder, JavaScript folder now, right? So inside the JavaScript folder, normally you just have index.js. That's the normal one you'd have. Because we are including app.js now, we'll have to now move the app.min.js file and the data.js file that we have in. No, no, let me make this so coming. So okay, so this is the app.js that I downloaded and it has 4 files in it. So and this is my JS folder in Cordova. So normally I will have this index.js file only, but because I'm working with app.js, I have to now move this. I have to move this one and this one. Yeah, so that's how we have it here. I will explain this app.js later, but that's why we have this here. So if I go back to the CSS file as well, I should have 2 CSS files now. That's the usual index.css and the app.min.css now moved over here. I will not move my index.html that I have here. I'll only copy the content and paste into the index.html that I have here. So that is it now. You've been able to move the files. But then after that, you'd have to include the links, like that's the location in index.html because they are the files we're working with now. So just like your usual way of including a CSS file, this is the same way you will link the app.min.css, and then the usual way of linking JavaScript files. You could actually do the external linking or whatever, but This is like an internal one with the script tag. So I have three script tags here because I have three JavaScript files. I said that I was going to explain this app.js later. So I have the usual app.js, the, the next other one, zip.js. I have them linked to the script tag in my HTML file. That's it. So, like, okay, I've showed you guys now how to link the app.min.css and the app.min.js and this data.js. So the last one now, which is the app.js, this one, you could actually name it anything, no, but text support. But this is what it is actually. I don't know the usual index.html, like the index.html from the app.js. That is this one. This is app.js now, right? So this index.html, I opened it here, and this is it here. So if you go down, you will see this script, um, JavaScript here. So this is like what um controls the whole thing that we do here. The fact that we are able to move from one page to another, and one page to another, one page to another. That is the JavaScript code that is running it. So we're not removing it totally from our project. So you could actually copy this, create a new JavaScript file, probably with any name you want. But I tried to name mine app.js. You could name it anything.js and then paste this code in it. Like without this code in your project, you won't be able to move from one button to the other, even if you properly structured it here. If you probably structured it here, you won't still be able to move from one page to the other without this JavaScript code here. So that's why you could just copy it out and create a new JavaScript file and paste it there. Like you're creating JavaScript file. I'm coming, let me show you guys. So you're creating JavaScript file inside JavaScript folder here. Yeah, you could just create the file straight from VS Code. I'm sure you know how to create files now. Like I could just open the folder I'm working with. I don't know why it's not open as a folder. Ah, no. I could just open the folder I'm coming. Let me open that just shows um what's the apps here. So I just open apps. Yeah, so this is it. Yeah, this is JavaScript folder. So I could just create a new file here and name it app.js. So I have app.js there. So the file, the code I copied, I could just paste it here and then you're good to go. Cancel those other ones. So I basically just showed you guys how to create a new file. I know that is easier, but just so what's this?
nonsense. Now you always be why you can carry all these things and just
Okay, so after creating the file now, I'll still link it with
can you have to sit downstairs?
the
Yeah.
user's
I ain't
script
worried.
tag. So script tag, I linked it there. So basically, that's how to move the files from app.js folder into your Cordova project folder and do the proper linking, and then the extra JS file that you have to create to include JavaScript code that enables the whole navigation. I think basically that is like basics of app.js. Just do a further study. There are links on your curriculum. You just follow through. Yeah, I don't know if there's any question.
Yes, I have. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, what I was saying, like, I didn't get that part. Where did you copy the, was it from the JavaScript that you copied into the index.html?
Where I copied from index from the
Yes.
this is
Was it you
app.js. This is sorry.
maybe you can run through it again, please.
Yeah, this is app.js now. Yeah,
Okay.
so
The folder you
once you
downloaded.
open the index.html, this file now, I and you go yes, and you go beneath it, you will JavaScript code that you have to copy and create a new JavaScript file and paste in it.
Sorry, I didn't get this. Did you delete the index.html for this app.js? Or you mentioned it to be one of Cordova?
Yes. I don't make I just copied the body, the content in the body, and posted it in the
Is it
body
everything?
of
I thought
my
it's just some few things you copied there.
Cordova HTML.
Is it
It's not everything. Yes, now like just once I
the
have to
script
work
part?
with us.
The script
Wait,
part.
let me show you. See it here. See it here. This is the index.html from my app.js. So this thing
Okay.
I copied just the syntax here from here to here.
The script part.
I pasted it in
Okay.
my Cordova index.html and then I edited. Eh?
That was the script part. Or what did you copy?
What do you say?
I thought it was the
Yeah,
script
after
part.
that
Or what did you copy?
I also copied the script that yeah, JavaScript code. Eh?
Yes. Okay.
What did you say?
Like I said, it's under the one that's under the script
I
that you
can't hear
copied.
you. Yeah, yes, this one, yeah, the code here. This code here.
Okay. Okay. So then you copied it to the index that the main index of HTML.
Alright. I copied it from the app.js index.html. I pasted it in a new JavaScript file
A
and
separate
included
file.
the JavaScript file in the folder. Yes, like I created the file in the JavaScript folder, like in Cordova JavaScript folder now. That's where I created a new JavaScript file and then pasted it there.
Okay.
So automatically now my Cordova JavaScript folder will be having three files. It will be having the um it will have the app.fin.js, that is the normal one. To have the index.js, to have the directory.js, and also have the one I now created now, the app.js.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-uh. Can you hear me, Joshua?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, I was asking if you understood what I was
Yes,
saying.
yes, yes.
Okay.